Hi guys, it's Eminem. Let's go fishing. Paul's just set up the rod now, and I'm going to teach him one of the most easiest casts to do off the wall. Because as you've seen this morning, I was doing all the casting for him. Well, I didn't think he'd see me casting. I'm just putting 6 ounce lead on onto a clip. Now I'm going to stand. Paul's going to be out the way for a minute while I show him how I would like him to cast. So if you stand over by there, Paul. Now, what I do when I first started learning to cast off the seawall was simple is make sure you got your bait not hitting the floor, because if you get hit the floor and you got a pedal rig on, your rig's going to come off altogether. Now this is one of the most simplest casts I do. Just hold it over your shoulder. From there, lean into it and cast. Now I've casted right in front of me. Now that should come back in a straight line. Now to me, that's gone about 40, 50 yards. Let's see. I was teaching somebody this once and I casted, and it was a windy day, but we were casting up by the shingle up there. As it casted, the wind caught the lead and took it onto the road and smashed somebody's car window. That's why I've moved further down the beach. Mind you, it's not a windy day, luckily enough. I'm so glad you thought it was funny. But yeah, now I could see the lead coming towards me, and it's in a beautiful straight line. Now I'm going to ask Paul to have a go in a minute, but again, I'll show you the way I stand. Not like that. Right. And the idea when you're casting, you have your left foot forward and your right foot behind, and as your arm comes forward, this arm, your left arm or whatever arm you cast with, punches it out as you push it. So from there, I'm straight out. I'm not over here. I'm not at an angle when my arm's over there. It's right over my shoulder. Yeah, it's like carp fishing, Paul. And then when you get to about, say, 1 o'clock, let it go. Bang. Another straight cast. Luckily, we've got no wind, so it's easy to do. Just reel this in, and I'll ask Paul to have a go. See how he does. All he's got to do is do 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, as long as he practices while I'm here. As I said, I wanted to show people and help teach people to fish. Yeah, that's in another straight line. Look at that. Now, when my lead has run along the sand and I've pulled it towards me, I can see 2 marks that are about that far apart. Not one over there, one 6 foot that way. They're about 2 foot apart. Now, Paul, that's all you need, mate. Look, from there, right, and then bang it forward. But don't forget to take your bail arm off. If you don't, you're going to lose the lead. Use your one finger as well. I'll let Paul have a go. Yeah. Yeah. As hard as you can, yeah. That's a good shot, but you're gone. Just tighten the line up a minute. Just tighten the line. Stick it between your legs. That's nice. Now, unfortunately, Paul's casted and it's gone that way. I think at the last minute he put his arm out. When you cast, like when you throw a javelin in front of you, and as you cast, point to where you're casting, so you get a straight line. It's your first attempt, mate. Not bad, good distance. All I'm caring about is just trying to get him to learn to cast off the seawater in a straight line. But when it's windy, I've noticed if the wind's coming that way, coming from left to right, I always cast towards the wind. Because the reason why, as I cast that way, the line and the lead will come across. If I cast forward, what is a crosswind, a good crosswind, of about 20, 30 mile an hour, it's going to pull it across and go over that way.
You ready?
Yeah. I said a javelin and he's doing a javelin. Don't worry, Paul.
I forgot to let go.
You're supposed to let go. Have another go, mate. No, it changed. It's gone in front of you, believe it or not. Reel that in. Use one finger, Paul, not all of them. Right now, just tighten down a minute. Just tighten down.
Oh, right.
See? That's right in front of you now.
Yeah.
Now, that was a crack-on cast. You casted forward, pointing to where he wanted to go to. And that was his second, look at that, second attempt. Straight in front of you, look.
Yeah.
You can see the leg coming towards you now.
Yeah.
That was a straight cast because he said, oh, it's gone over that way. No, he casted. Sometimes when you cast and your lead hits the water, I see a lot of people, as soon as they cast with a fixed ball reel, when they cast like that, as soon as the lead hits the water, they start reeling in. No, let that lead hit. You can feel it, believe it or not, hit the sand, hit the the seabed. As you cast, you can feel it go like a little bump, and it's, and then you tighten down to it. I see a lot of people up here, they're casting it, as soon as that bloody lead hits the water, they start reeling. No, bang, hold on to it, let it, you can feel it, let it, it's like most sea fishermen understand what I'm on about. It's like a little bump. You hold your rod up in the air like that, and you see your line going. You can see your line, and all of a sudden you watch the tip of your rod, and it'll go a little tap like that, bump. Then you know it's on the deck before you start tightening up, so you get a bend in your rod, so you know when you get a bite. Go on, have another go, Paul. Try and hold your rod a bit more down if you can. That's it. And hold that more on your shoulder. So you put bang that way. Try again. It was in front, it wasn't as far cast, but it was smack in front of you.
Yeah.
Because you're going to reel in now and you'll see how close it is. Hold your rod in front of you. Like that. Keep reeling. It was straight. But don't forget, when you're up there, if you can just hold the rod a minute. Hold the rod like you're going to cast. No, don't take the bail arm off. I'm going to come this way. So if you imagine you got the rod there, as you cast, come forward, there, let go, okay, at that angle. So you're from there, there's 12 o'clock, that little bit more forward, say 1 o'clock, or half 1 or 2, let it go. Or if you want to do it at 12 o'clock, bang, that's up to you. But between 12 and 1 o'clock, get that shot out. Who said you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Sorry, Paul. Don't worry. Right in front of you. How are you holding this? You know the line.
I'm catching my fingers.
How are you holding the line? With what finger? Because once you get your fingers behind that, see the way that is, look. Get your fingers behind.
No.
Behind it, look. See the way the grip is. From there. Now that's gone about 50 yards. Let's have a look. See my line's gone all that way. I'm going to tighten up. Then it comes straight away. Can't see that far. Need to get a Specsavers. But there we go, guys. This is the way you show somebody how to cast. I can see it coming now in a straight line. It's like a little beetle coming towards me. Ooh. There we go. Believe it or not, on a good day like today, and it's like this, when Paul, have another go, mate. When you cast, you might deviate 10 foot that way, maybe deviate 10 foot that way, 10 foot that way. But as long as you've got an aim in a straight line, and you can see something in the distance, that was banging. That was a banging cast again. Aye? Yeah, so you don't trap around your fingers. You got more grip. Now, as you see, your line, hold your rod up in the end a minute, look. So the way your line's curved out now. And then it's like when you're casting, still coming across. But it's in a straight line. You've deviated about 10 foot that way, but you're still getting it forward. That's banging. As long as you got people who understand you're a beginner, and if you cross somebody, you always apologise. You say sorry about that. I'm only learning I'm only learning. I'm not like you. I'm not experienced like you. But most sea fishermen will understand. They were like it at one time. They had crossed people before. It's one of those things you have got to learn how to do things like this, and practice makes perfect. I used to do it myself. I was a proper knob, and I'll be honest. I used to cross people's like, oh sorry mate, oh sorry mate, oh sorry, until somebody done a pointed to me. I could cast. I can cast a car prod out. I can cast a method feeder out in a straight line if I need to. But I like, yeah, yeah, bang in front of you again, bang in front. Now, once you continuously keep doing that, I mean, I come down here once when I was learning how to sea fish. Well, especially off up there, learning how to cast. I used to come up here. My ex-wife used to hate me because I used to come up at least 3 to 4 hours before I tied. I mean, before anybody was on the beach sometimes, and that was in the morning. When it was really early in the morning, I could come up, like, tide wouldn't be in till about 8 o'clock. I would get up here for 3, first light, and just practice casting forward. Aye? Yeah, look at that straight line in front of you. All it is, guys, is consistency of practicing. And If you don't practice, who's going to lose out at the end of the day? And believe it or not, I fear sometimes you don't have to cast far. You can cast from the wall to the end of the shingle and you'll catch a fish. And I lost a lead earlier on with bait on. One. Right in front of you.
I tend to do that all the time. Like,
There you go with that little bit earlier, a second earlier. As soon as you feel that lead going forward, yeah, I'll bring that round a bit more. Now put them fingers behind there. That's it. A little bit more line out when you're casting. You got your because your lines.
Right.
You're only about that far away from the tip of your rod. Need to be about a good 4 foot. As I said, guys, I'm experienced enough to try and help Paul. I didn't say I will help him. I'm trying to help him. There's no help for the rat. Both of us is that's better. I clicked over. The arm clicked over. Again, it's just Paul's getting his fingers there, look. There. So when he casts, he's catching his fingers. So if he pulls his fingers behind, that's how I hold mine to cast. And like that. See the way that is? So as he casts, so when you cast, you're getting do a nice drop forward. Do a step if you have to, Paul. And that again, nice straight line. God blind, I didn't realise I casted that far. Sugar. What's happening there? Oh, it's got stuck there. So of course, so like that woman walking past then on the bloody head. And that's another thing, guys. Make sure you go, yeah, watch out for pedestrians. Now that's how I would cast that distance from, because when I'm coming here, I've still got that distance behind me. Hey, Apple, have another go. I like his shorts up there. Let's do my shorts. The wee chuck shorts, you know. Okay. Oh, when I lost the lead this morning when I was fishing, I've retrieved it. Never leave them on the beach. Yeah, let's see how far it went. But that sounded good. Yeah, brilliant. I think you should be able to cast tonight on your own, mate. Well, that's Paul's lesson for today. And tomorrow, see all these bloody, that's all you need to do, Paul. See all these bloody worm casts. Look at the size of them. Aye? Tide's coming in now, yeah. See all them worm casts. We'll be getting some of them tomorrow. Catch you later, guys. Ta-ra from me and ta-ra from him. At least he ain't showing his backside this time.